Hey everyone, welcome back to Efficient Gaming. We have another late video for you all this week. I'm gonna actually go back to talking to Spocko and see if we can get that arrangement that we were going to have so that I can potentially get these ready for you a bit earlier, because at the moment I'm finding it difficult to do everything on the Wednesday and then have it posted on the Wednesday as well, even though that would still be a day late. So we'll see if we can do something about that going forward. And yeah. So this week's time tasks are about Endregas. So let's check it out. Alright, let's look at what's new this week. So there were a couple of minor announcements this week. So the first was about Monster Week. Monster Week, Endregas, Witcher. It looks like Endregas have decided to rally together. It's a threat like no other. I can even see chargers among them. A rare sight indeed. Their bloodlust is off the charts this week. No forest will be safe, as they prefer uninhabited areas. Don't fret though, with the help of this week's time tasks, there's no doubt you'll defeat them all. Well, can't say anything about that was wrong. Like I have been able to say some weeks, like, oh my god, there's an infestation, is normally what it pretty much says, and then you go out and there's nothing there. I was able to find the monsters this week, and for my one visit in the park, I got all three of them. So, well, an example of all three of them. So the announcement is about one of the tasks. I think it's the second last task. It's not kill an Endrega warrior without dealing any steel or fire. It is kill an Endrega warrior without using silver sword or bombs. So kind of opposite. So instead of steel and fire, it's silver and kinetic, because bombs deal kinetic damage. I didn't actually test whether you can do it with using ARD as well, but I didn't want to have to find another one. So everything's about the video and getting examples for you guys. So, right. Let's have a look at the tasks in general, though. Kill 30 Endregas. Yep, that's doable if you actually visit the park. I managed to get 5 while I had my one visit to the park. I just haven't had a chance to make it back yet this week or record a video. Kill 25 monsters from the Spectre class while using Spectre Oil. Now we're going to pause and we're going to have a look at that now, because I have an example of that. Alright, so this is while I was traveling. I managed to find a rare Spectre, so it kind of made it worthwhile using the Spectre Oil. Not only did we use the Spectre Oil, but we also used a Swift Potion just to give us that little bit of extra health. Now, I think from memory, I'm not actually using my Manticore sword here, nor am I using a Wolven Steel sword. I believe we are using the Incandescent Heart, because I can see 100 damage going there. Now, in any normal circumstance, we would have just lost there, but one of the higher level perks that you get for getting up towards level 40 is that you have a very small chance, I think it's about 20%, of surviving the last hit of the battle, and I certainly did that just then, and that is what saved me and made me able to do that, because I was not using an optimum build, and then I didn't even remember to change my armor immediately. So yeah, stupid me. The next quest task is gather 50 bundles of herbs. Now that is quite easy. This is all about inventory management. As you go around, delete all your herbs, pick up more herbs, profit. Craft 5 insectoid oils. Now I kind of did some of this. I actually made 3 because I thought maybe I would get these tasks done this week, but the task doesn't actually conclude that you have done it until you actually claim one. Now I would claim one, but my inventory's full. Is there anything I can delete? Yeah, let's just delete one of those and show you that there was none claimed, and I will claim one, and now the counter has gone up. So you can't just craft them, you have to actually collect them. Kill 5 Endrega drones without using signs. Kill an Endrega warrior without dealing any steel or fire damage. And kill 3, which is the one that's going to be without dealing any silver or kinetic damage. and kill 3 Endrega charges after performing at least 3 perfect parries and 1 critical hit. So I found 1, and we're going to have a look at that now. So we're in the park, and I'd walked about halfway into, well, not halfway into the park, a reasonable amount of the way into the park so that all I can see around me is park. And I didn't see any of them, although you can actually see a drone in front of me. But I wasn't focused on the drone because they are the most common. I was focused on the rare ones. So we've popped a falcon on. You can see there's plenty of stuff around, and so far, there we go. There's one. All right, Endrega warrior. Endrega charger. There's 2 minutes left and it's all the way over there. So what I've done is I've come out of here and I've started to run across there, as you can see on my character over there. Now, we did finally make it, and I don't think there's very long left on it, so that's just me showing you that it's a charger. We've got a little bit of time left, and so what we need to do is to kill a charger while doing at least 3 perfect parries and 1 critical hit. So this is again a rare monster, so we're just going to be using a I don't know why I can't remember the name of the potion. I believe it's Thunderbolt and a Swift potion. No oils, although arguably I could have put an oil on, but these potions worked out just fine for what I ended up doing. So more focus on the perfect parries and the perfect critical hit. I don't know if we got one there, but we definitely got one there. So it's just about timing now. I certainly missed quite a few of these. That was just a normal parry. There's our perfect critical hit, so you don't need to worry about that anymore. And just another normal parry. So at this point I'm a bit worried because I need like another 1 or 2 at minimum. And I just didn't get another one. So I think this is kind of like my last chance. And yay, we got it. So we can finish off the monster now. Now that was playing it a bit dangerously again. If you're going for this and there's at least one in your area, it might be worth considering popping on a swallow potion as well, just for that little bit of health regen. Alright, and now that we've finished that one, let's just show you that we finished 1 out of 3 of those tasks. So yeah, we just need to find 2 more to do that. Whether I will this week or not is a different question. Alright, so let's go back to our falcon view of the area around us. There we go. There's our Endrega warrior. We've still got 14 minutes left, so I managed to make it over there. We're in a couple of minutes, and now we've killed it. So I think it had 17 minutes on it to begin with, which is also why I ran for the one that only had 2 minutes left, because I know that other one there it's got plenty of time. So I think I had a bit more of a chilled walk across there, and I finally remembered to change out my armor, because it was, I think last week, we were doing a task that was trying to get a certain number of remains, and there was just no hybrids. It was a certain number of hybrid remains, and there was just no rare hybrids around for me. But yeah, so we're changing out of our Wolven armor back to our Manticore. I honestly pretty much only use those 2 armors. We don't use anything else much at all. So we are finishing our walk across here, and here is our Endrega warrior. So we've got a little bit of time left on our potions. So I've chosen a Wolven Steel Sword this time. We've still got our Thunderbolt and Swift Potion on, but this time we are not using silver and we are not using kinetic. So, you know, we can use the type of sword that is super effective against this. Not super effective. Too much Pokemon in my mind. That the monster is vulnerable to. And it's a pretty easy battle when we do that, because this one's not quite as difficult as a monster as a charger. And yeah, we had to kill it while using the sword that we're supposed to use to kill it anyway. So that's a messed up task right there. But as you can see, we have done that, even though we did it with steel and it says not to, but it's just wrong. So, oh look, over there's a drone. So why don't we do this one, which is going to be absolutely super easy because we happen to have a Thunderbolt potion on, and this is a common monster. So we're going to kill a drone without using any signs, which is going to probably like 3 hit this thing. So again, Manticore armor, Wolven Steel Sword. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 hits. There we go, including the critical. So maybe 6, maybe 7. I'm not the best at counting when I'm not actually trying to count. Yeah, pretty easy. You can also do them without signs when they are when you're not boosted by a Thunderbolt potion. Now, this is the last thing that I'm doing as part of the recording that I did. I thought, right, I had about 3 or 4 seconds left on both my Swift and my Thunderbolt potions, and killing rares is not impossible, but very close to impossible, and doing without potions on, so you definitely want to make the most of your potions. So, even with 3 or 4 seconds left, this monster was there. As long as you start the encounter before your potions have run out, they will last through the whole encounter, because clearly that encounter took more than 3 or 4 seconds. And you can now see that my potions have run out, and that's it. So that is how you use your potions efficiently. The best use of that technique would be to find a Nemeton right at the end of your potions, and it will last throughout the entire Nemeton. But other than that, I hope you guys had a bit of luck with the tasks this week. Parks are definitely the area to go exploring in if you need these Endrega drones or chargers or warriors. They didn't seem too difficult to find considering the numbers of each that you need to find. Maybe the chargers will be a little bit more difficult to find a couple more of them, but not the end of the world, as long as you've got a big enough park near you. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the week. I'm looking forward to October's, although I say that, I've actually just saw what October's tasks were today, and we'll have a very quick read through this now. October is almost here. Check what you can expect this month. During the first week, Runic Gargoyles will cross your path. I'm pretty sure I've already done a video on Runic Gargoyles, so you might not get a video from me that week. In the middle of October, Kikimor Warriors. Again, I've already done one. So again, I'm not going to be duplicating that. Starting October 19th, Vizimian Archer Spores. I definitely know I've done that. What else? And Arachase. I'm pretty sure that we did Arachase quite recently. So this is sort of a repeat month. Presumably while Spocko gets ready for some more content to come out. The last time they did a bunch of repeats, we got the 1.2 update, so I don't think they can have any sort of update that they've had with as negative a reaction as they had with the 1.2 update, so hopefully something really good is coming. But I don't mind repeated weeks as long as there's something coming on the horizon, and maybe it'll give me a chance to do some of the other videos that I have been wanting to do for a little while, but I haven't had the chance because I just spend this tiny amount of spare time that I get doing these Monster Week videos. But yeah, so we'll potentially look at some more stuff over the next month, and we'll see what's coming content-wise. But thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys soon. See ya.